Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Black Geyser, with me, Bring It On. Off camera I came back to the southern shore, so we turned this quest into Lord Markham. And it turns out, despite trying to go the neutral reward route for these quests, because I am accepting some form of reward, our greed level has been going up. Not by a lot, only by 1 per quest, so our current greed level is 110. So going forward, and I may mention this before, I'm going to choose my reward based on either who we're dealing with or the content of the quest. So for instance, if it's someone I know can afford it or I don't like, I'll demand more of a reward. And then if it's someone I do like or I know can't afford it, I'll refuse the reward altogether. Or if it's someone that I do like, but the quest requires us to risk our lives, I'll probably take the offered reward instead.
I'm listening.
It'll give me a chance to engage more with the greed system and make things a little bit more exciting. Let's go and talk to Lord Markham and give him his bracelet. Back again. Unless you're here to help, we have nothing to talk about. He's a noble, so I'm going to ask for more. Yes, I do have your bracelet. Naturally, you may have it back, provided there's a reward, of course. Thank you dearly, my friend. I promise I will reward you as soon as I'm able. Excuse me for a moment, while I resolve this misunderstanding with Lord Durbat. Here you are, Durbat. May it bring you much joy. Ah, excellent. It is always a pleasure gaming with you, Lord Markham. Especially when I win. Good day. I haven't a copper chit on my person right now, but please come find me later at the embassy of Zeta Suda. You'll find it in the castle district. I'll have your reward then.
At once.
So I do like the idea that even the neutral rewards or the offered rewards cause you to gain greed. It kind of rips off the band-aid for those that don't want to risk gaining too much greed. Now I can have more fun with the system. So the main quest is taking us to the castle district. I think I'm gonna go to Wardenhaft first. And save the castle district for last.
At once.
Yes?
Don't anyone dare interrupt me. I'm immersed in my studies. Also appreciate all the cats that are around the city, and in all the artwork.
Can I help you?
Want to be a great spellcaster someday, and famous like Lady Biala.
Off I go.
Yes?
I await your instructions.
Yes? Can I help you?
There?
Alright, more generic dialogue.
Go ahead.
I will lead.
Did somebody take my quill?
Can I help you?
You'll find an initiate to teach you some flashy cantrips. Adepts have no time to waste on trivialities.
As you say.
What next? I'm going.
I will lead.
Ready to serve. Of course.
You need only ask.
Greetings.
I've read that already.
Can I help you?
I'm listening.
Alright, let's go inside.
As you say. At once.
Librarian Severin. Greetings, sir. I apologize, but the Wardenhaft library is restricted to members of the college. How can I get access to the library? Well, you need to enroll as a student. A professor at Wardenhaft could grant you a dispensation. A member of the college accompanied me. Then could I access the library? Yes. College members are allowed to bring guests, except under unusual circumstances, such as when said member's access has been modified or restricted, or if said guests are particularly disheveled. Well, thanks for the information. Good day. Good day to you, sir.
Off I go.
I couldn't read that. Well, I have, Yala with me. Place the off the library. Okay,
There?
this way? Helping hands. Alright, Quartermaster Pexius.
Hello?
Welcome to Wardenhaft Academy. I'm Quartermaster Pexius, keeper of the many treasures held by this fine establishment. Now, what sort of goods do I find here? As I have said, I'm in charge of all items magical. Most of our wares are reserved to students only, but some are open for other customers too. If you're interested, I can show you my stock, but be warned, my prices are not for the faint-hearted. May I browse your wares? Naturally. Here, take a look.
I'm listening. I will lead.
Yes, I'm going.
So these are all unauthorized, it looks like. Don't want to waste my freebie.
As you say.
Go ahead. Of course.
There?
Yes.
What next? Here?
Alright, so it might be safe to stealth in here.
Off I go.
I'm always ready.
Alright, so it's just worse. Good
You
to know.
need only ask.
What is your wish?
Off I go.
Ready to serve. I'll do my best.
I await as you say.
Alright, pretty unexciting. I mean, what if I wanted to access the silent room, but not the library? Can I just walk through?
At once.
Yes?
Hmm?
Alright, so that's probably worth taking. That might also be worth taking. Or that? Okay.
Off I go.
I have to find a way to stealth in here.
Off I go.
What? Yes.
And their backs are turned. Maybe I can... I step out, come back in. No, they caught me. Shoot. Well, either way, we got this. Citrine Staff. The +1 to focus and grants 1 base spell slot. Level 4. From beginning their advanced studies, students of the Wardenhaft Academy receive a magic staff that amplifies their corresponding area of magic. Oriental magic is not very well known in Isilmerald, and only a handful of wizards at Wardenhaft Academy know it well enough to be able to teach it. To get a better understanding of their chosen school of magic, the few specialized this way are sent on a journey to the Eastern Empire, to learn from true masters of the craft. These Eastern masters help them craft their versions of the staves they would usually get from their professors at the Academy.
Yes.
The worse damage, worse attack time, worse dexterity, and it doesn't reduce the duration of movement impairing effects.
I'm listening. There?
Alinar.
Yes.
Well, hello. Welcome to Wardenhaft, my good sir. So refreshing to see someone new grace these dim halls. Scholar Alinar. Still buried in your books, I trust. Yala, my dear. These fusty old tomes have never failed me yet. Ah well, each their own. It's good to see you again. It happens I need the services of a traveling sort of person like yourself. I'm almost finished my thesis. after which I will be recognized as a full master of natural arts. But there is something I am lacking. I need a book I recall from my childhood, which unfortunately is not to be found in our library. I don't have time to go out in the field myself, but perhaps you could retrieve one for me. It is called The Voice in the Woods. It can be found at my parents' home in Isilmerald. Unfortunately, it somehow got lost over the years. Tell me something about yourself, Eleanor. Well, the most important thing to know about me is my devotion to the practice of natural magic. As an elf, I was raised in the tradition of the druidic magics of my people. But after my family moved to Isilmerald, I took up my studies at Wardenhaft. I began to hear the calling of Tilindia. The goddess's voice was irresistible, and soon I accepted her as my patron. I spent more than 2 decades within the walls of this noble institution, committing myself to the magical preservation of the purity of nature. While I may lack the insight of the clerics and druids, I am certain the Green Mother is guiding me on this journey. I admire your dedication to such a worthy cause, Eleanor. You must be a valued part of life at the Academy. Yes, I feel I've spent my time wisely. Over the years, I've been fortunate to pass along much of this important knowledge to various magical fledglings. Yes, I think I can help you with that. Thank you for your willingness to help me in my studies. Naturally, good work will not go unrewarded.
I will
Fantastic.
Go ahead. I'm going.
A beer would be nice. Thank you. All right, all right.
It's probably not worth trying to steal this. I assume they're going to go hostile.
Here?
I go.
But that might be worth testing. Because it won't be the same NPCs who caught me.
As you say.
I don't know if it's area specific or if it's NPC specific.
What next? Of course.
A beer would be nice. Thank you.
You need only at once.
Ready to serve. Here?
As you say. I'm listening. Off I go.
Vendelroth. I know he sounds a bit like a villain.
I'm
What
always
next?
ready.
You need only ask.
Well, let's give him a chance. Oh no, he looks like a villain too. Who are you? I've never seen your face before. Get out, before I call the sentries to escort you themselves.
There?
Alright, my bad. Oh no, I think I'm gonna trust my gut on that one.
At once.
Let's check out the basement. I'm sure we won't find anything untoward down there. Actually, let's go sell this staff that we found.
Hello?
await your instructions. Off I go.
Yes?
I'm listening.
Yes?
Yes?
Okay. Probably worth taking a look at.
Off I go.
Captain's Longsword. The plus 2% to critical chance, and chance to grant inspired to self 5%. So I know this isn't unique, but since we have it, we're looking at it. A high quality sword, decorated strongly, in a way to retain perfect functionality. Swords like it are often given to military captains as acknowledgement for their successes. The blade is finely polished and perfectly sharpened, made from high quality ores, and adorned with expensive metals. Unsheathing it imposes respect from the hearts of fellow soldiers, and the one who wields it is entitled to command them in battle.
I await your instructions.
Go ahead. I'm going.
I'm listening. At once.
At the very least, it's something we can sell.
What next?
Off I go.
Ready to serve.
There? At once.
Alright, looks like we're done here. We can head to the castle district now, and do the main quest and a couple side quests.
At once. I await your instructions. I'm listening.
You know what,
Off
it might
I
be
go.
worth taking a look around at nighttime.
Yes?
There?
Just real quick. Might be some students out and about, up to no good. Trying to conjure monsters that they can't control or something. Sadly, that does not seem to be the case. Alright.
At once.
Alright, so we do a pass around the entire area first, because I don't know that anywhere is open since it's nighttime.
Off I go.
What if we get our statue put here later? Alright, go in here. Door is locked and barred, preventing entry. Never mind. We're not going to go in there. Let's go see about getting our reward from Lord Markham. Markham? Markham. You said it. Never guess I end up a sentry. Nothing to do but watch the grass grow. Door's locked.
There?
Hmm?
I await your
Oh,
instructions.
not anymore.
At once.
Yes.
Off I go.
Go ahead.
I'm there?
What next? I'm going.
Hmm? Off I go.
Potion of wasp eggs. No, thank you. Dune Ripple. The caster of this spell commands a wave of thick sand to rush forth in a target direction. All targets caught by the wave take pulse and blow damage and gain knockdown.
I will lead.
Alright, so the small shield is probably what we're going to steal from this place.
What is your wish?
Also a short sword. And a pristine ruby. So we get more bang for a buck here, I think.
Yes.
Alright, no good places to sneak. I'm just gonna grab it. No one seemed to care. Sorrowful Bilbo. Okay. The status chance plus 1%, base parry chance plus 1%, plus 1% to critical chance. The chance to inflict itching to the target 100%. Chance to inflict burning, dealing 1 to 3 heat damage to the target 100%. Light falchion, which has been immersed in a particularly unpleasant solution. Among other ingredients, this concoction includes a notorious substance known as the dust of the very bad day, which inflicts sour thoughts and unbearable itching and burning upon its target.
Ready to serve.
A beer would be nice. Thank you.
As you say.
What next?
I'm ready. All right, all right.
Well, no one seemed to care about the other one, so I'm gonna try and steal this one as well. Yeah, no one cares. What if I just loot everything in this building? Eastern Targe. The base block chance 14%. Plus 12% to slashing resist, plus 15 to stabbing, and plus 10 to heat. Used by the special forces of the Eastern Empires. These targes are hallmarks of wealth and prosperity among the Rillo. The great riches of the Garden of Delights allows them to equip their army with ornate, high-quality armaments, often with a finish of gold-infused lacquer. Can use that. How's it compare to
Yes.
hers? I'm gonna give it to her because she is a Rillo. I think it's more thematic, and he can have that one.
You need only ask.
Yes.
Ah, Donald, there you are. I was hoping we would meet again soon. I apologize that you had to wait on your reward, but I trust you understand my situation. I unfortunately have a weakness for certain vices, and Lord Durbat chose to capitalize on this fact at the exact wrong time. Now, how can I help you? What do you say to 280 gold? That's half the value of the bracelet, much more than any trader would have given you. Getting out of that unpleasant situation was worth much more than a piece of jewelry. I'll take the full value. According to your own estimate, 560 gold. If dodging Lord Durbat was worth more than the bracelet, you should be ready to pay more as well. I see you know something about haggling. Very well. Here you are. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Tell me about yourself, Lord Markham. I don't relish talking about myself, but as you performed a great service for me, I will oblige. I'm the last of the Markham line, who were once a great family among the Isilmerald nobility. Every one of my relations took to their various vices, and were destroyed by them over the course of only a few decades, as if a curse had fallen upon us. Neither was a single heir born to my people. I'm not immune to this problem, as you've already seen, though I've mostly been able to control it. Devoting my life to diplomacy with Zeta Suda has provided a much-needed distraction. Some time ago, I made the decision to end the Markham bloodline. I refuse to pass on what seems to be a terrible curse. Now you understand why I'm reluctant to discuss my affairs, but since everyone among the nobility already knows my family's past, I do not care anymore. Well, I need to go, Lord Markham. Farewell. I wish you the best of luck during your stay in the capital. If there's any way I can be of assistance in the future, do not hesitate to ask. This agreed goes up by 4 when you demand more.
I await your instructions.
Peace be with you. I'm Ambassador Arenya, the word of the people of Zeta Suda and Isilmerald. My work has me terribly occupied, I'm afraid. I'm free to seek my diplomats inside our embassy, however. They'll surely answer your questions.
Can I help you?
Off I go.
Greetings.
Peace be with you, traveler. I represent the nation of Zeta Suda and Isilmerald. If you have any questions I could answer, just please, don't ask about the Rillo. What does the name Zeta Suda refer to? Ask to whom instead. Our nation bears the name of our ruler, Zeta Suda herself. The name is a declaration, a tribute to her reign. It's the name the gods gave our leader. It passes from ruler to heir. Zeta Suda has the final say in all matters in our nation. She takes no sides, makes her decisions seeking absolute justice. Her words are guided by the gods themselves, and our people value that above all else. The ability to do all that is the essence of the meaning of Zeta Suda. What can you tell me about the culture in Zeta Suda? The people of Zeta Suda value tradition, devotion, and honor. We believe in the power of true words and righteousness over cutting corners and schemes. There might be some tough individuals in the vicinity who do not share our ideals, if you catch my meaning. Back in our lands, we are talented artisans of masonry, masters of swordsmanship, or poets and prophets in one body. Ours is a culture of balance, respect, and decency. Much of that was lost during the last decade, but what was lost can be rebuilt. All of Yerengar will marvel at the greatness of Zeta Suda when it is whole again. What's the matter with Rillos? Here we go again. So, the Eastern Empires attacked and raided our nation. I assume you heard of that. They're not overly conservative about their expansive habits. They conquered the southern regions of Zeta Suda and caused a decade of pain and suffering to our people. The integrity of our culture is broken. Much of the people lost their resolve. The grudge we bear will not go easily. A treaty was achieved in the end, but relations between our nations will never be the same. The Rillos crossed a line when they breached our holy lands. They will not be tolerated if we reclaimed what is ours. Isilmerald was found to be a suitable neutral ground for negotiations, but we keep our distance. Thankfully, the Northern Realms set their embassy up between our buildings. We don't want a Rillo to be my neighbor anytime soon. I'll leave you to your work. Thank you. Enjoy your stay.
At once.
Alright, so there's also a Northern Realm diplomat, but we can talk to them in the Northern Realm embassy. We'll take care of that next time.
At once.
By now it's also daytime, so it's probably worth going around the castle district one more time. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. In the next episode. But for now, I'm going to call it here. Next episode we'll start with the Embassy of the Northern Realms, then we'll check out the Embassy of the Eastern Empire, and then the Hall of Records, and possibly the Royal Palace. We'll see. But for now, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.